Yo, it's your boy Dayron. We back at the rhyme table. I'm sitting here with my man.
Tez.
Yeah, we about to get into his list. Yeah. Sitting here with my man Tez at the rhyme table. Let's go into your top 10, man.
Well, I'm pretty consistent on mine. So, we always gonna start off with B.I.G. just because of what he done to the game, man. He lyrically, he's still influencing other cats, and people were still spitting his rhymes, and he's been dead, since 97? You got a lot of cats whose albums are irrelevant now. I still think you could put out Life After Death right now, and it's still relevant.
So you think you feel comfortable putting him over Jay-Z?
I'm putting him over everybody.
Okay.
And just because it's not many songs, and we could go back to that, or use it as a reference. It's not many songs that he don't tell you who, what, when, why, and where. And every song this is crazy. The shit that he spit.
But my argument is that he doesn't have the catalog that a Jay-Z would have. That's why I put Jay-Z number one. I think. And did you do that too, or no?
I stay with
I'm the only one.
Irwin.
Oh no. Irwin said Jay-Z's number one, and that's something I never thought he would say.
Well, if see, a lot of y'all going off of longevity of career.
Not really. I'm going off of Jay-Z's catalog. I think, like we were saying earlier, Jay-Z is like a perfect format for a rapper for me. Like, he has a street credibility. His flow's tight. He has a great beat selection. He has solid albums. And he broke that barrier to cross over. So he encompasses all of hip hop, in my opinion.
Maybe I'm speaking in hindsight, but I don't ever think that if Big was alive, Big would put out a subpar album. I don't see that from him.
That's kind of hard to say, man. It's hard to say.
I'm just speaking about.
I think eventually because.
Okay. Pac's on my top 10 list.
That's
later on
where
down.
it takes me back to, did he have any competition at that point?
Yes, Nas was competition.
Not on that level.
Nas brought the East Coast back for real.
Yeah, he did.
Yeah, Nas,
People talking about Illmatic is just like the
no.
greatest thing ever.
We're talking about as far as commercial.
Illmatic was compared to like the Bible. Like this was the start of it.
Nas was never a commercial dude.
All right, let's go back to Martez.
Well, Ready to Die wasn't a commercial album.
Not that album. I mean, as far as publicity, as far as how can you sell that person? How can you sell?
That was marketing. That's Puffy. Go ahead.
All right, let's go to your number two, man.
My number two is Jay-Z.
Okay.
Jay-Z, lyrically, to me, and this is just because of the reason he gets a notch over Nas is, like you said, the body of work, the stuff he put, like his albums, like you said, I think all his albums wasn't classic for sure.
No,
but
not at all.
He had a lot of subpar albums, but he had more classic albums than Nas had.
Right.
So, and lyrically, Jay-Z could spit over anything.
Yeah, and you can put him. I think you can put him in there with anybody, any name as far as a lyricist. You can put him in that category.
You sucking your lips for what?
Go ahead.
No, I'm listening.
Put Nas in that category.
Oh, so
He keeps. First of all, this guy I'm talking about, Irwin Clark.
I don't know.
He keeps making his dick sucker sound because I talk about Jay-Z, man. This is like the third time he's done it, man. But I believe every time I bring something up, I have a valid point. Am I right?
I mean, it's opinions, man.
It is opinion. You're right.
Nas is my number 3.
Okay.
Number 3 on my list. Nas is number 3 on my list.
Who's 4? Let's get down. Everybody knew who was 3. Let's get
Yeah.
down. Ready.
Okay.
I knew it.
Jada Kiss is my number 4. Just
that's
because
where we agree.
The longevity of his career. He may not have never had a classic album.
I forgot you had it too. But
who's your number 4?
Kiss.
Okay. Kiss, he did the solo thing, he did the group thing. Never really had a classic album, but his body of work, like lyrically, and a lot of my stuff is not even on record sales. My stuff is lyrics. I don't think a lot of people can compete beyond my top 3. It ain't a whole lot that I wouldn't take Jada Kiss up against.
Oh yeah.
My number 4.
5.
My number 5. My number 5 is Fabulous.
Okay, we agree here.
What Fabulous brings to the table lyrically, man, and over anybody's beat, bar none. bar none.
The only problem
Bar
with
none.
Fab is like
He's just
I think
a punchline rapper though. That's it.
That's not true. I mean, I don't know what era you live in as far as,
my top
and-
5 off regardless.
but that's not punchline rapper. Like you gotta listen to the soul tapes. He breaks stuff down, man. You gotta listen to the soul tapes. Like if you listen to his albums, I don't think he make good albums in my opinion.
right. That's what I was about to say.
But I think a lot of that is due to clearances. Like you speak about people who make beat selections.
Right.
I don't know if his beat selections are the best when it comes to his albums, but when he's able to use other people's beats, it seems like he fucking makes a song better than they fucking made it already.
I think in some regards he has. Yeah.
Speaking of Fab, if you go back and listen to his first CD, it's not bad.
It's not bad, but it's not what
bad.
it's not what I expect from
So your
some.
expectation is so high
Yes, because lyrically, I think he's some of like.
because I don't think his first CD and the last 2 CDs he had was bad.
Well, to me,
I
his
think
best
they're above average.
album. I guess you could consider his last album, the one
The Young OG project.
the Young OG project. But to me, Loso's Way by far is his best album, his best body of work. Loso's Way. But the other ones, I can't. I'm quite sure if I heard the album, I could run some lyrics off of the songs. But there's nothing that really comes to my mind when I think of his albums before Loso's Way.
Okay, so what was the number? Was Fab? Was he 5?
Fab
He was number 5.
Okay, what's your next one?
The Broad Street Bully, Beans.
Beans.
Beans is what he's grouped up in this category with the Jada Kiss, with the Fab, and with the Beanie Siegels. Beanie Siegel, I mean, a lot of people gonna beg to differ, but it's not. You put him on a track with Jay-Z, he didn't bury Beans on nothing. Beans held his own on every track from whoever. You put Beans on the track, you're gonna have your hands full with this dude on there, man. And I actually like his albums from The Becoming to The Reason to The Truth. Yeah, all 3 of those. Then I guess the little split with Rockefeller, whatever that. But the Green Lantern mixtape, Public Enemy #1. My God, that thing was crazy. And then even when he had the State Property joints.
Right. State Property was dope.
State Property was dope. So,
Okay.
and after Beans, I'm gonna go with Tupac.
Tupac, that's 8.
No,
Yeah,
Tupac would be 7.
Okay.
Tupac, man. I think lyrically he brought the passion. I thought he's a great lyricist to me. It's just I'm not a real West Coast beat selection type dude. So like when he went over there, he lost me a lot. Like I still think Me Against the World is his best body of work. I really liked Machiavelli. Oh, Machiavelli. I forgot about Machiavelli. Machiavelli was crazy. And the crazy thing is I actually like some of the West Coast, like Live and Die in LA was my shit.
Yeah. I like we was talking about passing the years on and liking some of the more obscure songs. Like I never listened to Heavy in the Game. That's my shit now.
And another thing about
shit.
You say you be where?
In the shower, nigga.
Man. Pause. But back to Pop. Like when you spoke about Jay-Z, he really had the street credibility. Really,
Yeah.
I don't know if I believe that about Tupac now. Yeah, I think he was just real strategic.
What do you mean? He didn't have the street credibility?
Well,
or?
I think he did because of the perception that he put off of himself. I don't believe all this stuff. Like even the whole Biggie beef and him, I fucked you. You know what I mean?
Right.
From what I'm hearing, that's not even true.
Yeah, it wasn't. Well, I can't speak as if I was there, but.
Well, Thug Immortal. See.
I believe that he was lying about that.
It
was all a
might
head
have
game.
been lying about it.
It was a head game.
But where I say he got it was where you had niggas like real niggas like Snoop and Nas that used to vouch and say, yo, I used to be scared to be out with this nigga. That's what I would say because they said.
I never heard Nas say
I
that.
seen the interview
Yeah, I
right
never
there
heard
when
that.
Nas said they was in there when Rockers was having a tournament.
We gotta have a fact
And
check.
they was walking up on Pop. You know what I mean? He had his entourage and they said Pop grabbed and said, yo, not here.
At
You know what I mean?
MTV
And
Awards.
he said, yo, we just going, nah, they was out in New York at the Rutgers. You know
Well,
what I mean?
like I said
But
before,
the whole thing
Pac,
is that
he had a
he
cult
didn't back
following.
down.
Man.
That's what I was saying.
He was more
He believed in
than
what he
just
said.
a
He didn't back
rapper.
down off
Yeah.
his words.
Like Pac could be like one of our black leaders now. Like
Yeah,
it wouldn't be
that's my
Black
point.
Lives Matter if Pac was still alive. He would have took head of that shit. That's
All
what I
right,
believe.
so what we have on number 8?
You're on your number 8.
Number 8 is 3 Stacks.
Okay. I
Andre.
believe not everybody,
He's on
but
my list.
he wasn't. He was on yours. Okay.
Andre 3000. Lyrically, man, it's just, he's a little different dude when he comes to some of his music, man. He gonna touch all genres as far as the pop, but hip hop lyrically, I don't think, once he puts the pen to the pad and he wants to get on somebody, I don't really think that too many people could go bar for bar with this dude, man.
But
bar for bar. I mean, from the features on Rick Ross album, the features on T.I. album, the feature on Jeezy album.
I think that what sets him apart is he is truly unique on the way he delivers his flows. Like, he'll say some hot shit, but he'll his cadence will be different, and you won't expect another rapper to rap
he's
like
off
him.
Beat sometimes.
Yeah, well, I won't say he's off beat, but he'll come.
Unorthodox.
Yeah, it's unorthodox, and it's still in the pocket though. That's what makes it sound hot. You're like, like the way
what he said. He said, in the one joint on T.I., he said, Flipper won't hold his beat, so why would I hold my tongue? Like, like he killed that whole joint, and like 3 stacks. Even it goes back to elevators, Earl. You can relate.
Oh man, yeah.
Oh man, yo.
Yeah, you said it. You don't move your feet like I don't eat. Neck. What?
Show that joint.
Everybody loves that shit. That when that drops. But who you at next, man? You at
my number 9.
Number 9
is Mr. Scarface.
Okay, you the only one that said Scarface. Why?
Well, I think a lot of people ain't gonna put Scarface on there just because he's a Midwest cat, or is he South? I guess he's the South.
He's the South. He's more
Texas,
South, right?
But a lot of people don't really touch base with Scarface. I think Scarface is one of these other people that if you actually get to listen to it, like I think The Diary was a classic.
That classic.
Right.
That's a hands down classic, and then his features on the other hand, like just from Jay-Z.
Yo,
but I think a lot of people he don't
Jonas,
touch a lot of people.
What was it? 3 songs they did with Jay-Z, Beanie, and him.
His last album though,
dope.
I don't know how many people listen to this album.
I missed it. You told me to listen to it.
Please listen to this album, man.
I'm gonna check
like
that out.
This dude is crazy.
I just told Ern that's the only reason why I didn't put him on my top.
The body
10.
of work.
It's because I didn't listen to all this stuff.
If you like the diary, I think you'll I think you'll love this album. I think you'll love this album. Like he's talking a lot of the way he featured on the Jay-Z joint with Beans, like This Can't Be Life.
Yeah.
That joint.
Those songs, it was 3 songs they did, right? Was it 3 or 2 songs? Where it was Beanie J and
it might have been 3. Well, he did one on The Dynasty. He did one on what you call album on Jay-Z. It was on a Curse.
Yeah, it was on the Curse.
He did one Somehow, Some Way.
Yeah.
And then he did the Mac and Brad with Beans. But you're talking about the other song that he had. What was it? It wasn't My Hood. It was the joint. Remember we got remember it was heavy on the mixtapes. The Snicker mixtape. Remember that one?
Snickers.
That one Beans Kiss. Kiss. Beans, Jay-Z, and Scarface was on that joint. Killed it.
I think that's the beat I was just doing. Talk to me, man.
Yeah.
That's it.
Yeah.
It's your boy Young Hova.
Right.
Yeah. Okay, so
my number 10. I'm gonna close it out. Dark Man, DMX.
Okay, how many? I think Ernie did that, right?
Yeah. It's crazy. It's a lot of people that it's kind of tough doing my top 10 because I think Drake's a crazy lyricist. I left Pun off my list.
Yeah.
My top 10, but DMX, like at one point in time, he killed every. I ain't just talking about the 2 classics he put out in the same year. The clues he was killing.
Right.
We went to Powerhouse. Who? I'm trying to think who went to Powerhouse.
He
DMX was the
that,
headliner on Powerhouse, man. And this is
Hard
Knock Life.
Hard Knock Life tour, right? He was the headliner.
This is a Hard Knock Life. Nah, it wasn't a Hard Knock Life tour.
Well, that wasn't at the Powerhouse, but he did head the Hard Knock Life tour.
You can't headline the Hard Knock Life tour.
He was closing.
this is his tour.
But he was closing. I remember them. I think my man Carcino on there was talking about that.
Jay-Z was closing everything that year except for that Powerhouse.
That Powerhouse, man.
DMX came out of nowhere.
But DMX was selling more than everybody.
He was. No, he was. I'm agreeing with you.
Yeah, but
and Ja Rule was killing.
That's when X was on the Survival.
I wish they could have. I wish they could have got past their egos and made that album when they were supposed to be all three of them. Yeah, that would have been dope. It would have been dope. It would have been dope.
Yeah, I'm gonna close mine out with DMX. A lot of people are gonna beg to differ about that, but I'm a real X fan, man.
All right, so Ted's closing with DMX. Anybody like, subscribe, go ahead. We keep the discussion going in the comments. It's the Rhyme Table.